is a very important thing, is that
Leg 2, Cape Town to Abu Dhabi. Another leg that takes you through a lot of different conditions, a full range of temperatures, wind, sea states.
Straight into the hard work when you start the race. Lots of tacks in the first day, which gets everyone pretty tired and worn out. But once you get to the corner, then hopefully you can sort of settle down and start to sail on a more sort of steady course.
I'm fearful of that part of the world, especially once you get round the Cape of Good Hope and you've got to sail. First thing you'll do is get south if you can into the westerlies. And then once you've picked up those westerlies, it should be a question of getting east as fast as you can, so that you'll then moor upwind to turn north in the trade wind to get up into the Indian Ocean.
making sure that everybody's dry and comfortable is really important for team morale. And you know, the gear is certainly a big part of that.
We're very lucky with Gore-Tex waterproofs now. It's not often that we get wet and cold because the gear is so good. I think it'll be a long race if you're wet from start to finish. So no, we're lucky, really lucky to have Musto on board.
It will be a leg in which the light air performance of the boats will be tested fully, and test of not only the boats but of the crews, because sailing in light air for a long time can be very tedious, as well as draining physically and certainly mentally.
I don't think any of us got hardly any sleep last night. I think maybe the most amongst the whole crew was 2 hours, so everybody's very tired at the moment. Like, I'm the worst. I just nod off now and again. You just got to just push your way through it. There's not much you can do about it, I'm afraid.
The weather will affect a lot how we sail in that part of the world, but one of the big obstacles is the Agulhas current. Warm water current that comes down and meets the strong westerly winds and creates very rough water. You need to treat that area with a lot of respect. We're obviously going to have to go quite a long way east to avoid any risk of piracy off of the Horn of Africa.
It's clearly a big problem. We get the reports in like this.
Any pirates out here at the moment, they wouldn't have a chance of catching us. We're kind of doing 20 knots.
As we get towards the Gulf of Arabia, things get very tricky again. There's a big drag race really with all the other boats. So you're making fine adjustments to the course, you're always eagerly awaiting the position reports.
It could be a big raft up of boats as we get funneled up, and it's tricky. There's a lot of current coming out the Straits of Hormuz. There's also some very high land, so that race will not be won until the last couple of 100 miles into Abu Dhabi.